I want to make it in comedy. In order to make it in comedy, they're always like, you got to tell your story. But my story is boring as hell. Like, if I had an interesting story, I'd be on by now. Y'all would have been heard of me. I would have been on 60 Minutes. Like, if I had a good story, like, people be telling me about their trauma, I'd be so jealous. Like, man, if I had that trauma, you know, I'd be out of here by now, man. You know how many scholarships I would have if I would have had? I used to be applying for scholarships every day. Y'all remember fastweb.com? They'd be like, yeah, you know, you get $100,000 in scholarships. I'd be telling my two-parent household middle-class stories. They don't want to hear that. Yeah, life is tough. Everybody didn't make it home. I brought my black Power Ranger to school. Somebody stole it. Like, they don't want to hear that. That's not going to get you grant money. I would go to church. They would be like, God doesn't give you more than you can handle. I'm like, yo, God thinks I'm weak. Like, this... My life is pretty straight. I'm never going to get to do a testimony. I haven't been through nothing. Like, people don't want to hear that. Y'all don't want to hear that. Y'all want to hear, like, I came from the bottom. I came from nothing. Like, that sounds cool. Like, I'm like, yo, I came from a little bit. It doesn't do it for you. That's not cool, man. If I had a good story, I wouldn't even be a comedian. I'd be a rapper. My track one would be amazing. You know, your track one, that's where you tell everybody what you've been through. My track one would be incredible. I grew up in the street. My mom tripped on the curb when she had me. I cut my umbilical on the concrete. Like, I would have had bars like that. Like, I would have been, if I had a good story. This story is so weak, man. I ain't get any scholarships. My parents got divorced. My mom was like, use that in the scholarships. Now you'll get it. Like, yeah, I come from a broken home. We don't even have HBO anymore. I don't know what's gonna happen on True Blood. Like, that's not gonna do it. Y'all ever think about the little stuff you did when you were younger? Like, if you changed one thing, how it would affect your life? Like, me personally, I feel like if I wasn't so into Pringles, I'd be in the NBA. Like, me and Steph Curry, same height, same weight, everything. But he didn't have the Pringles summer that I had. I popped and I didn't stop, and now I'm here. Like, me and Westbrook, same height. Like, I feel like he just ate celery or something. I don't know. I don't know what he was into, but it wasn't Pringles. It definitely wasn't Pringles. When I was a kid that always wanted to race. I'd walk up to, like, hey, you want to race? I didn't even know I was slow. I found out I was slow last. I found out I was slow at field day. I kept losing races. They were like, Rob, you out there playing around, aren't you? I was like, yeah, I'm playing around. I was not playing around. I was trying my hardest. I'm a mouth breather. Nobody likes a mouth breather in the lunch line. I'd be behind you like, will you close your mouth? I'm sorry, if I close my mouth, I'm gonna die. I'm just trying not to die.